What's up everybody, I'm Mischief and thank you for joining me. Today I want to go over all the clothing I'm going to be taking with me on my Appalachian Trail thru hike somewhere around February 15th. So yeah, stick around, let's get into it. Alright, so first up, just on my feet, I'll have my oboe shoes with my prosthetics. I'll show y'all a close up of that. And for socks I use Darn Tough. First off, we'll start with my base layer. Underneath my pants I'll have these Patagonia lightweight leggings. And the shirt I'll always have on is the Montbell Cool hoodie. Love this thing, especially during cooler weather. And it wicks moisture really good and it breathes. For pants, I just wear these Wrangler Outdoor Series. They're really comfortable and they have zipper pockets on each side, regular pockets on each side, and then 2 back pockets. And I just don't see the point in buying real expensive pants for hiking when they just get tore up anyways. And I'll have this on probably 99% of the time, at least to start out with. This is my Melanzana microgrid hoodie. Absolutely love this thing. It is so comfortable and the way it fits is just awesome. Has a really awesome hood that you can close up pretty much like a balaclava, and it has the big kangaroo pocket. Alright, so that's basically, well, other than this hat and these sunglasses, is basically my base layer, like everything I always have on. Alright, so let's get into extra clothing. Alright, we'll get into sleep clothing first. I use just a Z-Packs medium bag for it all. And just keep in mind, I'm starting in the middle of winter, so I got stuff to keep me nice and warm. For camp and in the sleeping bag, I have the Montbell light down pants. They weigh just a little bit more than my Patagonia thermal leggings, but they are so much more warm. And they can be used at camp and everything else, and they only weigh just a little under 7 ounces. These things are awesome. My Cadillac Gear Crestone hood. This thing is crazy warm and so comfortable at night, as long as it's in the 20s or below. Above that, it's a little too warm. I have a real thick pair of wool socks. These are just from Walmart. And I have my lighting equipment Torrid booties. These are the 4-ounce version. I'm good with just these into like the mid-20s, but if it's lower than that, I pair both of these up at night, and that keeps my feet pretty. And for my top, for sleep only, I'll only have this on if it's absolutely brutal cold and I need another layer. But this is my QU Peloton 97 fleece. This thing is super comfortable to wear at night. And a lot of times I use this as a base layer in the winter. But with my other clothing set up and everything, I don't really think I'm going to need it for a base layer. So I'm going to use it for my sleep layer because I absolutely love sleeping in this. Just the material it's made out of is like super soft. And it's one of the lightest fleeces you can buy. It's like 5.1 ounces. It's awesome. Alright, that's all my sleeping clothes. For camp and sleep only, unless I absolutely have to wear it. Like if it's like single digits during the day or something. And I just keep that all in a medium dry bag from Z-Packs. Alright. I love a 2 fleece system. Because I'm not carrying a synthetic puffy. I'm carrying a down puffy to start with. So I'm also taking my Patagonia R1. This is the old version. It's a lot thicker and it's really warm. If I pair this up with this, I can handle hiking way into the low teens. Both of these together are awesome, and I don't really overheat like I would if I had a puffy on, because the fleece will breathe and I have a zip on it. So this is definitely coming with me, but once it warms up, this will be going home and I'll just be rocking the Millie. For a puffy to start out with, I'm taking the Montbell Alpine Light. This jacket is awesome. It has fleece lined pockets so it keeps your hands nice and warm. And it has 2 really deep inside pockets on the back side. This jacket, it weighs right around 11 ounces, but it has 4.3 ounces of down in it. So, of 800 feel down. So this thing, I've been testing it out. I can just be sitting around outside with just a t-shirt and this on in the 20s and completely fine. So I think this is really going to come in handy on at least for the first month or 2 on my hike, especially in the Smokies, because I know I'm going to have some really cold nights, and with my sleep clothes and this, I can handle the single digits completely comfortable. So this is an awesome piece of gear that I'm so glad I picked up. But once it gets to where it's above freezing all the time, I will be switching out from this to my Enlightened equipment toward Apex. I'm good into the mid 30s with this. And when I switch out, I'll just have these 2, and that will work completely fine. Just to start out with, I really want a warmer jacket. Don't get me wrong, the Enlightened equipment toward is awesome, but deep winter or winter time, it just don't really cut it for me. And that's why I'm opting for a heavier but a whole lot warmer jacket, such as the Montbell Alpine Light. Alright, so now let's go into the stuff I keep on the outside of my pack. And if I start out with a layer and like my Millie and I get too hot in it, it'll go in this bag too. And it just stays in the back mesh of my pack. So first up, we have some sealskin waterproof socks. These are the smallest ones they make, and they actually fit my feet pretty good, which was extremely surprising, considering I only have half my feet. But the smallest size they make actually works, and I've been testing them out. With a pair of darn tough socks under them, my feet stay warm as can be walking through the snow and everything. And I haven't really got to test the waterproofness because I've just been walking in snow, but I think they'll work pretty good. Alright, for socks, I'll be carrying 2 extra pair of darn tough. I'll wear a kid's size medium. That's just what fits my feet. Alright, for gloves, I'm taking 2, a liner glove and then a fleece mitt. I got the Z-Packs possum down, brush tail possum socks, gloves. These are really warm. They're a little delicate, so you gotta watch them if you're hiking with them, especially if you use poles. But the warmth, the weight on these things are amazing. And then I have my fleece Hot Hands fleece mitts. These are awesome, and they got fold back to where you can do this. And on the inside here, they have a spot where you can put a Hot Hands down in it. And you do that, these things, oh my goodness, they'll roast your hands. So they will probably come in handy. Alright, last couple things. For my hands, I have some Outlaw Designs Event rain mitts. These are awesome, especially if it's really windy or if it's snowy, raining, everything. These are great. I'll slide them right over top of these and it'll keep them nice and dry. These are mainly for when I'm at camp and I'm not moving around a lot. That's when you start getting cold. And if it's extremely cold, like in the teens, during the day at some point, I'll have both pair of them gloves on. This mostly be on my head all the time. This is a wool buff. I wear it underneath my hat. For a beanie, I have this Mountain Blaze art. You can find them on Etsy. They're awesome people and long distance hikers themselves. Right here is the little name. But this is a fleece lined 100% wool beanie. And I absolutely love this thing. It is so warm. It's an awesome piece of kit. And the only other thing in that bag is my fleece neck gaiter. This thing, in the winter, I like having something around my neck. Rain jacket, I'm just going to be using the Frog Togs Ultralight. I gotta get a new one because my other one has just got a bunch of holes and stuff in it after my hike last year. So just going to get a new one. I just haven't been to the store yet to get one. For rain pants, I have the Kuhl Jetstream rain pants. They're awesome. I've been using them for a while now. They're not the lightest in the world. They weigh about 7 ounces. But I can easily get them on with my prosthetics on, so I don't have to fool with taking all that off. And it has this big zipper pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And they're just awesome. And I've never had them wet out on me as of yet. Now, where I'm starting in February, I'm taking some Catula micro spikes. These are always good to have them if you need them, and they're worth the wait to me. Y'all all know I had an accident with ice, so that kind of makes me a little bit more wary around it. So it's worth the wait to me to carry micro spikes. And yeah, that's everything. That's all the clothing I will be taking with me, and a couple little other accessories I will be taking with me on my Appalachian Trail thru hike. I'm starting here really soon. Yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. And as always, hope you all had a great day. Have an even better night. And I will talk to y'all on the next one.